Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare,
Jaya Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai,
Jaya Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita, Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita,
Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Vrindavana Dham, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Vrindavana Dham,
Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Vrindavana,
Krishna Balaram, Jaya Vrindavana Dham, Jaya Srinivas Govinda, Jaya Srinivas Govinda, Srinivas Govinda, Jaya Srinivas Govinda,
Jaya Srinivas Govinda, Jaya Srinivas Govinda, Srinivas Govinda, Jaya Srinivas Govinda,
Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Ananta Dev, Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Ananta Dev,
Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Ananta Dev, Narasimha, Jaya Ananta Dev,
Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai,
Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita, Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita,
Jaya Radha Manmohan Dada, Manmohan Dade Radhe,
Radha Mahamud Radhe Radhe,
Jaya Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Radhe Radhe,
Jaya Madhava Radhe Radhe,
Jaya Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Radhe Radhe,
Jaya Rama
Radhe Radhe, Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe Radhe, Radha Gopinath Radha
Gopinath Radhe
Radhe, Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe Radhe,
Radha Radhe Radhe,
Jaya Radha Govind Radha Govind Radhe Radhe,
Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe Radhe,
Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Vanantam, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Vrindavana Dham,
Govinda Jaya Ananda, Krishna Balaram Jaya Ananda,
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada,
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada,
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol,
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunj Bihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunj Bihari
Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana
यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना
Yamuna Tiravanachari
यमुनतीरावनचारी
Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari
जय राधा माधव कुञ्ज बिहारी
Jai Prabhupada Prabhupada
जय प्रभुपदा 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 जय प्रभुपदा
Nitai Gaur
हरि
Hari Bol
बोल हरि बोल
Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol 7.3
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 7, text 3. Manushyanam sahasreshu Manushyanam sahasreshu Kaschid yatati siddhaye Kaschid yatati siddhaye Yatatam api siddhanam Kaschin mam vetti tattvataha Kaschin mam vetti tattvataha. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Out of many thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection. And of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth. Please repeat. Out of many thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection. And of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. There are various grades of men, and out of many thousands, one may be sufficiently interested in transcendental realization to try to know what is the self, what is the body, and what is the absolute truth. Generally, mankind is simply engaged in the animal propensities, namely eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. And hardly anyone is interested in transcendental knowledge. The first 6 chapters of the Gita are meant for those who are interested in transcendental knowledge, in understanding the self, the super self, and the process of realization by Gnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, and discrimination of the self from matter. However, Krishna can only be known by persons who are in Krishna consciousness. Other transcendentalists may achieve impersonal Brahman realization, for this is easier than understanding Krishna. Krishna is the Supreme Person, but at the same time, he is beyond the knowledge of Brahman and Paramatma. The yogis and jnanis are confused in their attempts to understand Krishna. Although the greatest of the impersonalists, Sripada Shankaracharya, has admitted in the Gita commentary that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But his followers do not accept Krishna as such. For it is very difficult to know Krishna, even though one has transcendental realization of impersonal Brahman. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the cause of all causes, the primeval Lord Govinda. Ishvaraha Paramaha Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. It is very difficult for non-devotees to know him. Although non-devotees declare that the path of bhakti or devotional service is very easy, they cannot practice it. If the path of bhakti is so easy, as the non-devotee class of men proclaim, then why do they take up the difficult path? Actually, the path of bhakti is not easy. The so-called path of bhakti practiced by unauthorized persons without knowledge of bhakti may be easy, but when it is practiced factually according to the rules and regulations, the speculative scholars and philosophers fall away from the path. Srila Rupa Goswami writes in his Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Shruti Smriti Puranadi Pancharatra Vidhim Vina Aikantiki Harer Bhaktir Utpata Yaiva Kalpate. Devotional service of the Lord that ignores the authorized Vedic literatures like the Upanishads, Puranas, Narada Pancharatra, etc., is simply an unnecessary disturbance in society. It is not possible for the Brahman realized impersonalist or the Paramatma realized yogi to understand Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as the son of Mother Yashoda or the charioteer of Arjuna. Even the great demigods are sometimes confused about Krishna. Muhyanti yat surayaha, mam tu vedana kaschana. No one knows me as I am, the Lord says. And if one does know him, then sa mahatma sudurlabhaha. Such a great soul is very rare. Therefore, unless one practices devotional service to the Lord, he cannot know Krishna as he is, tattvataha, even though one is a great scholar or philosopher. Only the pure devotees can know something of the inconceivable, transcendental qualities in Krishna, in the cause of all causes, in his omnipotence and opulence, and in his wealth, fame, strength, beauty, knowledge, and renunciation. Because Krishna is benevolently inclined to his devotees, he is the last word in Brahman realization. And the devotees alone can realize him as he is. Therefore it is said, Atah Sri Krishna Namadi na bhaved grahyam indriyaihi sevon mukhehi jihvadau swayameva spuratyadaha. No one can understand Krishna as he is by the blunt material senses, but he reveals himself to the devotees, being pleased with them for their transcendental loving service unto him. Padma Purana presents the Bhaktivedanta purport. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada. So one of the important slokas in Bhagavad Gita. So it is said, Manushyanam Sahasreshu. Sahasreshu means thousands. of thousands of men, Manushyanam, Kaschit Yatati Siddhaye. Siddhi means perfection. What it is, what is the purpose of life, why are we here? This kind of questions can be arised or can be raised by somebody who is a little trying to become Siddhi, perfect. So among thousands of men, one person becomes inquisitive like that. Kaschit Yatati Siddhaye. And Yatatam api Siddhanam. And of those kind of people who have achieved some kind of perfection, Kaschit Mam Veti Tatvataha. Hardly one knows me in truth. So, there was a big stone project that was being built. And hundreds and thousands of workers were working to build that huge stone project. And so there was this king for whom this project was being built. It was his favorite project, and a beautiful mansion is about to be erected. And the king, he wanted to reward the best worker. And he sent some of his men, and he asked them, you go and ask this question to them, and I will scan through all these answers, and I will select one person as the best worker. And they went and asked all these thousands of people working and gathered all the answers. And there were all kinds of people. The best masonry people were there, and the hard-working people were there, and not so smart people were also there. And so the king picked very unusual person, very dumb, so-called dumb person, not very smart person as the winner, as the best worker. And so this man who did the survey, he was puzzled why he picked such a novice. And then the king said, you see, all these answers that people gave broadly are of three varieties. I classified. The first variety is, most of them, you go and ask, they're saying, don't you see what I'm doing? I'm winning bread for my family. I'm beating this rock so hard from morning to night. I have to break this rock so that it wins me bread for my family. 90% answers were like that. And the remaining 9% or 9.99%, they said, oh, you see, I am the best masonry here. I know the best how to do this work. So I have to build on my name. So I have to do the best work, make this wall perfect so that my name will be glorified. And then the remaining, the one person who was selected as the winner, he said, oh, what are you doing? Beating this rock throughout the day? He said, no, I am building the beautiful mansion for the king. I have not seen it yet, but I can feel its beauty. It's going to come up one day so beautiful. I'm going to build that. I'm building that. So you see, thousands of men, usually people are all trying to win their bread. Like Prabhupada is saying, most of the men or most of the population are engaged in 4 activities. What are these 4 activities? Eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Is it any different from a typical animal, what it does? No different. And the second class of people, that means the first class is only interested in their bodily maintenance and not thinking anything beyond. And the second class of people is a little more advanced. like the Gnanis and Yogis. But they are self-interested. They want to merge into impersonal Brahman and become one with God. Now I am God. I used to remember in my work life, maybe 2 decades earlier. So I was going to the ISKCON temple. I was practicing Krishna consciousness, and this colleague of mine, he knew about that. And so he asked me what is the philosophy and all that. And I said, this is Krishna consciousness. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and we are very intimately connected with God. And our duty is to surrender, just like Arjuna surrendered to God and perfected his life. And that is the perfection of life. And he said, no one is God. I am God. You are also God. So I was like shocked. That was the first time I'm hearing anybody says that everyone is God, I am God, you are God. And then later I found another famous philosopher, very widely accepted, not very prominent nowadays, but he had his heyday one time in the West. And he was preaching, everyone is God, you are God. Anything less is a compromise. And then he had to go to the doctor for a major disease, and he had to undergo surgery and all of that. If you are God, why are you going to the doctor? You are so dependent on the laws of nature. You're succumbed by the disease, old age, death. God means he must be above all of that. Simple things. So that is why Gnanis and Yogis, they want to ultimately become God. So this 9.99% of the responses were like that. And the remaining person, he sees the real thing, the real vision that the king wants. It is for the king I am doing. So thousands of men are trying to just engage in these basic bodily needs. Hardly one person is trying to understand who he is. And among those, the actual person who understands Krishna is very, very rare. There used to be famous philosopher Socrates. How many of you know about him? Socrates in Greece, Athens. He lived. And at that time, it was against the status quo to question anything beyond enjoyment, materialism, and whatever has been propagated from the higher ups. But he started to question, oh, this is not how the society should be leading. We should have a notion of who we are, what is the purpose of life, who I am, where I am headed. And he was threatened. No, you should not raise these kind of questions and make people, quote unquote, rebels against the authorities. And he said, no, this is the prime duty we need to understand. But he was jailed and constantly threatened, we will free you. Just give up your thought process. He said, no, I'm not going to give up. Finally, they gave him a poison. You're thinking you are not this body, then you drink this poison. You know what Socrates did? Any guesses? He drank the poison. Yes, I am not this body. I know I am not this body. You are going to kill my body, but my soul is not going to be killed. He drank the poison and died. His body died. So this is the kind of persons Krishna is referring to as yatati siddhaye. Among thousands of men, one is trying to achieve siddhi, perfection. And among those who achieve perfection, hardly one knows Krishna in truth. It is very rare to understand Krishna. One may see Krishna as an ordinary cowherd boy, or maybe a great knowledgeable person. Like when Krishna appeared 5,000 years ago, there were thousands of people that saw Krishna, millions of people who saw Krishna. But how many accepted Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead? We can count in fingers. The Pandavas, Bhishma Dev. When Krishna went to the court of these Kauravas, when he went for the peace proposal, Duryodhana wanted to bind Krishna. Krishna cannot be bound. This whole universe is within Krishna. How can you bind the universe? Like Mother Yashoda, she wanted to chastise Krishna. Why? Because Krishna was being naughty. She went inside to stop the boiling pan. The milk was overflowing. She went to stop that, stopping the feeding of Krishna. She was breastfeeding Krishna. Put Krishna aside and went inside to take care of that. And Krishna, being the naughtiest, he went and broke the butter pot, started to eat the butter and distribute that to all the monkeys. And the moment Yashoda came, she saw that Krishna has done all this mischief. And she tracked. How did she track Krishna? She tracked where Krishna went and doing more mischief by tracking the footprints, the butter-laden footprints that led her to the room where he was standing on the upside down wooden mortar, and he was distributing the butter to the monkeys. And then she tried to catch Krishna from behind, and he jumped from that mortar and started to run. And she was running and he was running. He's a small boy, he can run faster. But just see, this is what people are trying to do. Catch Krishna in their hearts. The yogis, the jnanis, yasyantam na vidur sura suragana devaya tasmai namaha. It is said in the scriptures that the yogis, the jnanis, the rishis, they are all trying to capture God within their hearts. It is not very easy to capture God. For that they are undergoing so many austerities, penances, meditation. And here is Krishna playing like a small child in the courtyard of Mother Yashoda. Finally, Krishna agreed to be bound, agreed to be caught. And then Yashoda, I'm going to chastise you, Krishna. You're becoming more and more naughty. And she got a rope to bind Krishna to that mortar in their backyard. But this rope, Krishna is a small boy. How much rope they need, right? Hardly few feet. And she was trying to knot it, but it was not coming closer. It was short by 2 fingers. And she thought, okay, maybe I need more rope. She went and brought more rope, extended the rope, and miraculously what happened? Mystically, again it became short by 2 fingers. And again she brought more rope, and again it became short. She ran out of the rope, and all these gopis were watching the fun, and they were all laughing. What is happening? And they were happy because they thought Krishna is a small boy. That is the love of the gopis. This is a super wonderful rasa in Vrindavan, that they think Krishna is not God. Krishna is just a ordinary boy, dependent boy. I need to feed him, otherwise he is going to get diseased, he is going to get weak. They think Krishna is an ordinary boy, dependent boy, nutcut, mischievous boy. But they love him so dearly. And Krishna likes someone who loves him like an ordinary person, not like a god. Because if you worship like a god, you have to treat him like a king, sit him on a great seat with awe and venerance. You have to worship him like a king. That is the mood of Narayana in Vaikuntha. But Krishna's mood is he wants to enact these wonderful loving pastimes with all these people of Vraja. So he likes that. So the gopis, they are thinking, Krishna, it's so nice that Krishna is not to be bound. You know why they are thinking like that? This indicates that no material condition is going to bind him. That means he will become beyond material conditions, he will become transcendental. They are thinking like that. Our boy is not an ordinary boy. And finally Krishna agreed. And then she was able to bind Krishna. That means only when Krishna agrees to be bound, you can bind Krishna. Otherwise, you cannot bind Krishna. So, Duryodhana thought you can bind Krishna when Krishna went to show his Vishwarupa without understanding who he is, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Likewise, Prabhupada explains in the purport, Muhyanti yat surayaha, the greatest of the demigods, they get bewildered. What are some of the examples of even the greatest of the devatas? They got bewildered and failed to understand Krishna in truth. Indradev, what happened? Govardhan pastime. Krishna said, now let's worship Govardhana. Let's stop doing Indra Yagna. And Indra said, what do they think of themselves? I will teach them a lesson. They are listening to this small boy and they are neglecting me. I will stop the rain, or I will teach them, I will send so much rain that everything will be gone, destroyed. And he sent so much of rain that Samvartaka cloud he deployed, that is usually deployed only during final devastation. And that came and destroyed everything, and all the people, they came to the shelter of Krishna, and Krishna immediately lifted that Govardhana hill. For how many days? For 7 days and 7 nights, Krishna lifted and provided shelter for all the people under Govardhana hill. And then Indra realized, after so much of time, this is not an ordinary boy. How can somebody lift a Govardhana hill? And for 7 days and 7 nights, the people underneath that hill, they did not feel any hunger pangs. They did not feel thirsty. They were fully happy. There was no trouble at all. Ordinary yogi cannot do that. Only the Supreme Personality of Godhead can do that. So Krishna is not ordinary. And this can be understood, as Prabhupada says, even the devatas misunderstand. Only who can understand this? It is only the pure devotees. There was a family who moved into a house. And they were trying to see who are the neighbors. And they looked at the neighbor's house. And the wife started to complain to the husband. Oh, see, these people, not at all clean. Look at their clothes that they are hanging. Really muddy and dirty and all that. They don't even know how to wash the clothes. And see their house, the walls are all dirty. What kind of neighborhood we came. And every day she would complain like that. And the husband also went and saw, yeah, true. And then eventually they started to hire the cleaning people and the maids. started to get the groceries and all that. And then after a few days, the wife went and saw, hey, maybe because of our influence, the neighbors became very nice. They became very clean. See, their clothes are very shining, clean. And then the husband said, yeah, today is looking very nice and clean. They might have changed. And then the maid came and said, no, sir, nothing changed. I cleaned all your dusty windows. You are looking through all the windows which has stains, and you are thinking the neighbors are unclean. Their clothes are unclean. So, according to your vision, you can perceive God like that. God is perceived according to our vision. The Gnani's vision is, God is impersonal. God will appear as impersonal. The yogi's vision is, God is super soul in our heart, Paramatma. Krishna will appear as Paramatma. But the real God, Krishna, is a person like you and me. He has his abode. Like Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he used to give this story. So during Britishers' time, this was in around 1900 time frame, late 80s, 1880s, 1900, early 1900. So they built a lot of tracks, the railway tracks. Practically the whole country, it was credit to the Britishers, they built the railway system. And so the first time that villagers in a particular village in Bengal, they heard, these Britishers are building these tracks and they are going to deploy trains. But being villagers, nobody knew what is a train. They've never seen a train. The first time the train was being deployed. But the news spread that the train was being deployed. And so there was this boy, they deployed this boy, hey, go and find out if the train is coming and tell us, then we'll come and see the train for the first time. Fascination. And so this boy went, he was looking for the train, and then he came running back and he started to show, I saw the train. Hey, what is it? Tell me how it looks like. We'll go and see. Oh, nothing big. It's just a big light. That's all. Just a big light. For this they made so much of hangama. And then they were so disappointed. They said, no, there must be something else. They sent another boy. And the other boy went, and after a few minutes he came. Yeah, this boy, he's saying it's not just light, it's much more. It's light and sound. Train is nothing but light and moving light and sound. Some horn was coming. That's all it is. And these people were even more puzzled. How can light move? How can light emit sound? How can they bring the thunderstorm kind of effect? So this train is very amusing. And they all went and sat nearby. And then the light was there, the sound was there, it was approaching. And when it approached, they saw that it was a big train with, all these bogies, and there were people inside. And then there was the person who was putting that coal, all of these things. And then they realized, this is what a train is. So this is the difference between the Gnanis, Yogis and Bhaktas. The Gnanis, they perceive God as impersonal light because they cannot understand God as a person. Because if I say God is a person like you and me, they will think, because we have limitation, right? I cannot see beyond that wall what is there. Oh, God can see everything. How can he be a person and see everything? Person means limitation, no? God you offer prasadam there in front of God, God will eat. If I'm not touching my prasadam, how am my belly is getting filled? They cannot understand. If God is a person, then it is not possible to do all these things. How can a person like me control this universe? Isn't it? It's not possible for a person. Therefore, they say God must be something impersonal. The next level is the yogis. Oh, God is not just impersonal. He understands our desires. He is there in our hearts. Little better understanding. But the final understanding is that God is a person. He is there in his abode, just like there is sun planet, there is sun god, there is surface of the sun, and then the sunlight. The sunlight, when sunlight, we open the window in our house, sunlight comes in. We say the sun has come inside. But actually the sunlight has come inside. The sun is there in the sky. Right? So God's energy is there everywhere in terms of his impersonal effulgence. So the real understanding is God as a person with unlimited power, omnipotent. And only when that windows are cleansed, then we can really understand. That is the process of bhakti. By the process of bhakti, especially the chanting of the holy names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It cleanses that mirror of the mind so we can clearly understand who God is, who I am. Shruti Shruti Pancharatriki Vidhi Vina. That bhakti has to be followed based on scriptures. Otherwise, there was this man called Jim Jones. Anybody heard? This was in 1978 time frame in a place called Guyana in South America. So he was a very influential person. So this Jim Jones, he was teaching a lot of spiritual topics and he was attracting people with his influential words. And people who have that inquisitiveness, they believed in him. Oh, he is offering something spiritual, and they joined him. They accepted him as God. And he was also proclaiming like that, I will deliver you. And eventually they gave up. He said, you have to give up all your connection to the outside world. No newspapers, no communication, no nothing. You have to live here. And they were completely brainwashed. They were following him. And then he said, some attack is going to happen on the mankind. So we need to, everybody will die, but I'm going to protect you. And so he said, you take this medicine, this will protect you, and I will protect you, and I will take you to my kingdom. And so they took that medicine, it's a so-called elixir. First they gave to the children, and then they took themselves. In this way, it is nothing but poison. Close to 1,000 people had died because of that. It became a huge sensation at that time, in 1978, because of this nonsensical person. Why I am telling you is this, because the Shastra says, Shruti Smruti Pancharatriki Vidhim Vina Aikantiki Harer Bhaktir Utpatayaiva Kalpate. Any spiritual path we follow, it should not be blind. Like these people, they were following him blindly. Like now, a lot of people follow a lot of so-called spiritual gurus on YouTube, on social media, blindly. If a person speaks very influentially, they follow without understanding whether he is speaking from scripture or not. Utpatayaiva kalpate means it will create disturbance in society if you don't follow principles based on scripture. Bhakti means bhaktya shruta gruhitaya. It has to be based on scriptural principles. Like we read Bhagavad Gita, we are discussing this shloka, what Krishna is talking. We read Bhagavatam every day. These are all based on scriptures. We don't follow blindly. Hey, you're all chanting Hare Krishna, what is this? No, this is not blind following. The scriptures are saying, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam, kalau nasti eva, nasti eva, nasti eva, gatiranyatha. In this age of Kali, only by chanting Harinama, only by chanting Harinama, only by chanting Harinama, there is no other way, no other way, no other way for self-realization. Everything we follow is based on scriptural principles. And if you follow that, given by a bona fide spiritual master, then we can become pure devotees, and then we can understand Krishna in truth, as Krishna is saying here. Otherwise, we'll only misunderstand Krishna. So I'll stop here. So now we'll be moving on to chanting. Can I get one beats? How many of you are coming for the first time and going to be chanting for the first time? So I'll tell some instructions. Hare Krishna. So these beads, it has 108 beads, leaving out the one which has a thread. So we are going to chant 108 times this mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now, as I said, from scriptures, this mantra is specially picked out. Kali Santarana Upanishad mentions this mantra. This is not our manufacturing. From scriptures we are following. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Shodashakam Namnam Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. These 16 words are Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. It will destroy the Kalmasha of this Kali Yuga. And is there any other upaya? Nataha parataropayaha sarva vedeshu drishyate. If you have to go and scout through all the Vedic knowledge, you will not find anything better. And the important thing to note is the name of God, God being absolute, the name of God is not different from God Himself. There is no difference in meeting Krishna in His spiritual world with chanting His holy name and hearing with our ears. See how God has become so accessible in the form of His holy name, chanting of His holy names. So only thing what we need to do is vibrate it with our mouths, not just within the minds. Chant outside, produce the nice sound and hear it very attentively. Krishna will enter through your ears and goes to your hearts. And the cleansing will happen. And your self-realization opens up. So this is the method of chanting. And undoubtedly the mind will go hither and thither. You bring it back. The moment you realize the mind is going somewhere, you bring it back again to the sound vibration. And focus on what you are chanting. And hear very attentively. This is art of mantra meditation. You'll see at the end of this 7 minutes, 10 minutes, your mind will become calmer, peaceful. And if you do it every day, you will see so much change in your life, in your outlook. And Krishna will play active role in your life, like how He did for Arjuna. So take it, this mantra, the secret mantra from the Vedic literature that Krishna has given. So take it to your heart, not just today. Every day you chant one mala. But today we'll start 108 times. Any questions? Anyone? So we'll be chanting together, synchronously. But before that, let's seek the blessings of the spiritual master and the Panchatattva. Please repeat after me. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishnapreshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Let's chant together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, 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 Hare. So you see how our mind becomes so calm and peaceful. So you can practice this every day. It's so simple, hardly 7 to 10 minutes it takes. So the advantage is tremendous. This is one investment that you can make. It pays dividends like anything in your future. Compounding interest. There's no better interest, no better investment in your life. If you're not already doing 7 minutes of your day, just invest in chanting and you see wonderful results after a few days, both materially and spiritually. So please take it seriously. If you are interested more about Krishna consciousness, we have a team. Mataji is holding a placard there. Please do contact her. You will get a nice gift. And also you will register for the temple updates so you won't miss out on festivals and such. And now we'll have a special performance, song performance as well as a quiz. Hare Krishna.